welcome. Check your time, 10:48 a.m. and I'm here because you're there. My name is Jude Ikami Jude, and right about now, and I want to have a conversation with someone. Yes. I've got Zidio Nathan in the studio. He is a renowned brand and tech strategist, and of course, he is also the founder of Zidion Brand Limited, and of course, a co-host of the upcoming Lagos Business Hangout. Welcome to VOP FM.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Jude.
Tell us about the forthcoming event.
All right. Good morning, Lagos City. The Lagos Business Hangout is a two-day event designed to empower entrepreneurs, professionals, and business owners with result-driven strategies, trends, and skills to boost their business and crafts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would want you to just give a little breakdown more on what you just said. You know, how it will benefit those that will be coming for the event.
All right. So if you're going to be free, which I advise you to please be there. You're going to be free on Saturday, that's by 9 a.m. and Sunday by 2:30 p.m. You're going to be free there. You start to gain a lot of things. Starting with, we are offering individuals with 2 million naira advertisement support, although not individually. We are sharing to...
Wait. Okay. Not 2 million, they call like this? You got to calm down, man. And punch it 2 million naira. Yeah, what is it for again?
Oh, it's an advertisement support for small scale entrepreneurs.
So it means you're giving out 2 million naira to small scale businesses, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
This can be used to support their business. You know, a lot of people are struggling with getting customers, improving their business, and all. So I think we saw this as an opportunity to, help them improve their brand and scale their growth. Sure.
All right. And what are other highlights again of the event? Because I wanted to say this so that Nigerians, Lagosians will understand why they should be part of that event. Why they should, be around. Why they shouldn't miss out.
Yeah, sure. It's one thing having support, it's another thing utilizing it. So we have key business growth strategies that we are going to equip them with, skills and trends. And we also teach them how to make wise investments. So this will help to improve their lucrative income monthly.
Okay. Is that all?
In addition, we are considering kind of empowering them with digital marketing skills.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Sales and brand development. At least this will go a long way to help them in growing their businesses.
He's just been able to say that 2 million naira will be given out to small and medium, entrepreneurs. Are you an entrepreneur? You just want to begin something, but you don't have enough funds to get on board? Hey, there is an opportunity for you. And don't worry, you'll get to find out how, where, when, and all of that information will be given to you. But aside that, he is saying that there is a support grant for female entrepreneurs scaling their business, and of course, key business growth strategies, and of course, investment and partnership opportunities for lucrative monthly income, and then skill sets in digital marketing, sales, and of course, brand development. He's given you too much already. And I think everyone should be there. Now, the question everybody want to ask is, when is this happening and at what time is it taking place? All
right. I know they can't wait to be there already. The first event is taking place on Saturday at 9 a.m.
This Saturday?
Yes, this Saturday. This
Beautiful.
is Saturday, 5th of July.
Okay.
And second day is Sunday after service by 2:30 p.m. Sure.
Oh, okay. The first one is... the date again is what?
5th
and 6th. 2 days.
Yeah.
5th and 6th of July.
Yes.
Right, and the time is what?
Saturday
is
9 a.m.
9 in the morning.
Yes.
And then Sunday
2:30 p.m.
when you don't go church, come.
Exactly.
I love this.
Come chill with us.
I love this. So the key thing for me here is, my take home is that you said 2 million naira.
Why is the money so
Bros,
special? How about the other?
Yes. But you see, when you measure money for Nigerians, that one they know. 2 million naira will be given out to support your business, and then you would have support for grants. This is from female entrepreneurs scaling their business, and then key business growth strategies. The big deal is to learn strategies,
smart strategies,
ideas, of course, investment, and of course partnership opportunities. Some persons out there are looking for one partnership or the other to boost their business, and you're giving that out FOC. This is big deal. Everyone get ready to hit the road. Okay, now the venue.
Okay, the venue is at our conference room, Future Step. This program is powered by Future Step Homes and Properties.
Beautiful.
Please don't forget that.
Future Steps.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we already arranged for your convenience. The MD is asking you to come and dine and learn, and as well get empowered at the same time.
Learn.
Can you imagine the combo? So the venue is number 27 Murtala Mohammed International Airport Road by 7 and 8 bus stop.
Number 27 International Airport Road. It's not far from here.
Just opposite here.
Where exactly? Is it opposite?
Yeah, it's beside the First Bank.
Beside First Bank.
First Bank, yeah.
Okay.
After the pedestrian.
Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. That's nice. Along Murtala Mohammed International Airport Road, besides First Bank, just beside the after the flight. Is it what?
You mean the pedestrian?
The pedestrian.
Yeah.
Is it
pedestrian bridge?
the other one, right?
Yes.
Beautiful. So again, the time is 9 a.m.
Yeah,
Saturday, and then 2:30 on Sunday.
Yes.
This Sunday and this Saturday.
Yeah.
And of course, I am repeating it, all right, so that they will get it will get into their heads. Exactly. Yeah, I know. Now, 9 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday, 2:30 a.m. And then the venue, like he said, is where?
Future Step Homes Conference
Future Steps Home Conference Room.
Yeah, at 27 Murtala Mohammed.
27. Please put it down, everyone. 27 Murtala Mohammed International Airport Road. Exactly.
7 and 8 bus stop.
By 7-8 bus stop. Now, in case people cannot trace that venue, it will be easier for them to just reach out by phone. Hey, I'm coming, please. How can I trace you and all of that? So please give us the number.
All right, so please get your pen. The number to call 0812
0812. Wait, is it call or send the message?
Okay, you can call, you can send a WhatsApp message, but for a lot of calls will be coming in. Maybe you should consider sending a WhatsApp message so we can easily follow up. And,
WhatsApp message is fine, right?
Yes.
Make it call, no the jam. Beautiful.
Exactly.
The number again is what?
0812 70 22 071.
Okay.
Or 070 363 40 587.
The way you talk, I'm so now like for white men that then get that kind of fast ears. You will now slow it down like my village road.
Okay.
If you're going to my village, it's never smooth at all.
Okay, we'll do traffic jam.
anyone.
Okay, let's take it one more time.
Okay.
081
270 22 071. Again, please. You're still very fast.
081.
There's called traffic. There's slow, go slow. There's traffic jam.
We have to try the traffic jam. Let's go with that.
Okay,
let's take that again.
081
27 022
071. Again, please.
081
270 22
071
071 or
070
363
40
587. Just send a WhatsApp message or a text message indicating that you're coming. Okay, I think that's fine. But what should they send in case they want to send something?
You can send business hangout. I think that would ring a bell.
Business hangout.
Yeah.
Just send business hangout to that number. Again, the number
081
0812
70
22
071
071. Again, or
070
070
363
363
40
40
587.
587. All right, that's it. Just send business hangout or BH, anyone, BH to the number 070.
Yeah, 081.
Oh, so first one, zero what?
0812
0812
70
70
22
22
071.
071. And the other number?
070
070
363
363
40
40
587.
587. Thank you so much.
Did I mention there's refreshments?
Oh.
Something yummy
Oh,
to keep the body
now you
and
they
soul
keep
together.
now you they keep
I'm keeping this for the last,
oh really?
This comes special.
Item 7 will not be the last one, no, bros. Okay. So there's food. There's gonna be food, right?
Yeah, food for the body and the soul. The information we are giving them is food for the soul, right? And then refreshment is for the body. That's balanced diet.
Oh God.
I
I think I have to be there now. I have to be there. You can't. I have to be there. So everyone, rice and stew, very plenty. That's what we call RSVP. Thank you so much for coming around.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure being
I will be there. I will be there.
expecting you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. This time around, I will go for a very short break. 11 a.m. is the time. When I come back, we will be talking politics. Hey, I've got Peter Okuchuku Anosike. Dr. Peter Anosike is joining me in the studio right now to dissect this coalition and the members of this coalition, what they stand to give. All right, the support they stand to. Everything coalition is what we want to talk about just right now. Everyone, stay there. I think some names are supposed to be, on the watch list on that coalition, right? In that coalition, some names, we should watch it very well. But Peter Nosike will tell us all of that very, very soon. My name is Jude. Stay there. I'll be right back.
Last month, I had a daughter and a wife. Though I work alone, I just arrived home and in my letter box, I had a letter and it was from the state government addressing to me that to cushion the effect of the high inflation in the society, I'm entitled to go to the nearest post office to get a credit card. That in that credit card, the exchange rate, if I have to compare with the currency in current Nigeria currency, I have almost about 400,000 naira just for me to manage with my family because they understand that the situation is kind of, is bad. But it's not that things were really bad for me. That is how government works. That is how government works. I didn't have to go and stay on the line. I didn't even make any call. Just came to my house without me asking for it. And I'm not an Italian citizen. Don't get my wrong. I'm not an Italian citizen. I work here. So if they can identify me, still, not even their citizen. So how do somebody in Nigeria who is a citizen be thrown back of sight as if we live in a refugee camp? People in a refugee camp, it doesn't even happen like that. You understand? It's a shame. We could be laughing and we could be talking. The crisis in Nigeria is more than normal. It is so obvious. Like people, a blind man can say, I'm tired, I'm fed up with the system. We should tread caution now because we're already on the edge. And it's not that when something happens, then the Westerners will now come and say, no, we don't support anything. We don't do this. We don't. But they have been saying that the people have been complaining and nobody is coming to our aid because they are happy that our government is giving us one cup of rice because it will show to them that we are poor and they will continue to give us aid and the leaders are happy. They are cashing out. Issue of palliatives. I will enjoy Nigerians to collect whatever palliative they bring to your side. That is the truth, except in terms of money. Because if you don't collect it, this money will be embezzled by people who are top government officials. So the time you are saying you are not going to you are just doing yourself. Collect the money before they embezzle everything, put it into their pocket or take it to Igbo country. Collect the money and use it for your own.
From the views on the streets,
We go to bed empty hunger.
to the blaring horns of a hustling city, the loudest voices of the common man got a medium to be heard.
This particular administration, they were coming unprepared.
It's not a bad thing to renovate the president's lodge.
Through top-notch programming, unbiased reportage of news, sports, business, entertainment, and cultural documentaries, Voice of the People 90.3 FM became a symbol for 21st century media. And now, a new baby is born. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV, youthful, full of vigor and passion for excellence in the continent's media space, exposing the wrongs, applauding the rights, dissecting the news without fear or favor, through factual and accurate stories and contents.
Corruption kills three things that makes a society.
Representing the interests of the people and giving them a voice. Voice of the People TV is here to stay towards building a fair society. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television, truly a voice for the people. It's about that time for this conversation.
We want to know what the public has to say.
Your voice,
Subsidies removed.
my voice. Our voices must be heard.
Problem here Martin as far as I'm concerned, it's not helping the society because the way things are going now, everything has gone up.
For current news and daily updates, trends and vibes, vital information and more, tune in daily to the best radio station. VOP, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM, Lagos. Now, you have a voice.
This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. This time around, I'm now joined by Dr. Peter Anosike, who will be talking about the coalition. Everyone, let's go the coalition way this morning. A lot is taking place already. Yes, whether you like it or not. But then, let me start by asking Peter Anosike, what do you think about the coalition so far? All of the names you've heard on the coalition list, what do you think so far? Tell us.
Well, for me, a lot of people are expecting too much from this coalition. They wanted that to happen today. But coalition coming together of different political parties or political association needs a process. By this time in 2013, there was nothing like APC. APC came on board 2014. But this is which is a year to the 2015 general election. But people are now being apprehensive that this coalition, when is it happening, and so on and so forth. But it cannot be. Fortunately, we have gotten one now in ADC.
Okay.
Understand? We have gotten one now in ADC. Before I came into this studio, I read an interview that Oji Ozokano, the former governor of Abia State, now a senator, said. He said that forming a new political party every 4 years is disgraceful. That forming a political party every 4 years is disgraceful. But this is somebody who couldn't wait in APC, in PDP for 2 terms. He ran as a governor in PDP in 1999. And 2005, he has already formed PPA, which he used to run as a presidential candidate in 2007. But now he is saying that everybody should be in one party. Everybody should be in APC because he is in APC and the system is favoring him. But when he was in PDP as a governor, he couldn't wait. He formed his own political party just to run for the presidency in 2007. So for me, the coalition is a very welcome development. It's a welcome development because Nigeria needs a change. We cannot continue this way. There's no way we should continue this way. That power must rotate between the north and south every 8 years while Nigerians are suffering does not make sense.
Okay.
Even forming political parties every year that will bring positive things on behalf of Nigerians, to me, is welcomed. An instance, yesterday, a report came out about the FDI, foreign direct investment, that's to African countries.
Okay.
So on the list, Egypt has got $46 billion. Egypt.
$46 billion.
$1 billion. Nigeria got only 1 billion. Nigeria got only 1. Egypt got 46 billion foreign direct investment. Nigeria, the so-called giant of Africa, got only 1 billion in 2024. This shows you that all the travels that Tinubu did in 2024 was a waste of our resources. Understand me? When you check the funding of aircraft, the hotel bills, you know that he spent more than what he got.
Okay.
Tinubu spent more traveling to other countries than what he got. And even on this table, on this program, I have been saying that no genuine investor will come to invest in Nigeria. No good businessman will come to invest in Nigeria, because you cannot invest in an economy where there's no transparency in the judicial system. You cannot invest in an economy where the court is cash and carry. So it is only the Chinese and the Indians who can come to invest in Nigeria, because they are crooked businessmen. Americans cannot come. That British people cannot come because we don't have a corrupt-free business environment. You cannot do business where you cannot get justice when you go to the court. So this is the reason why Nigerians, foreign investors are not coming into this country. Even on the list, Nigeria was ranked 19th. On the list, Nigeria was ranked 19th. Even Congo, that have been at war, got more foreign direct investment than
earlier. But now let's look at it one after the other. But now let's look at it one after the other. Are these guys weighty enough, to oust this present administration?
If these people that you mentioned come out, understand, and they pick the presidential candidate, understand, pick the right presidential candidate, even if Sheyi Tinubu or Remi Tinubu is the IDEC chairman in 2027, Tinubu is out.
Can you say that again?
I say, if these people that you mentioned come together and bring out the right presidential candidate, even if Tinubu's son Sheyi is the INEC chairman, or Tinubu's wife Remi is the INEC chairman in 2027, Tinubu is out. Because why? Nigerians are already fed up. It's only somebody who has some problem upstairs that we want to continue in this suffering. But where I'm entertaining fear is some names there.
Okay.
Understand me? An instance, I saw not comfortable with Aribosana being the national secretary, because it's from Anemosho, understand me, and they made him commissioner for works because he claimed to be an engineer. But those of us who were around before 1999 know that what Aribosana was doing in Anemosho was welding. So he claimed to be an engineer. So, but there's a regulatory body for engineers called Koren. When Koren begin to say, show your certificate as an engineer, he dropped that engineer, begin to answer Oboni. Do you understand me? But the issue is, it is Tinubu that made him commissioner for works. Understand? Here in Lagos State. Then when he wanted that to go there to contest for the governor of Osun State, Tinubu did not appoint a commissioner for works. So for more than 3 years, there was no commissioner for works. Tinubu was waiting in case if Aribosana was not successful in Osun, he can come back and take over his position. At that time, it was Ganiyu, or the former House of Reps member that represents governorship through the governorship through the court, that Ganiyu Johnson was now appointed a full commissioner for works in Lagos State.
Okay.
So, when this guy goes back to how he became what he is, understand me? Understand me?
Rauf Aregbesola, the president, recently.
These guys know how to do night meeting. These guys know how to do night meeting. Tinubu may send Obas to go and talk to him. Tinubu may send people that to go and talk to him. So for me, I'm not comfortable. He can be in the coalition, but he shouldn't hold a very sensitive position as the secretary of the coalition. Even though it is
that's what I wanted to also point out. Aregbesola has agreed to serve as the interim national secretary of the African Democratic interim. So
it is now they cannot get even David Mark is also an interim acting national chairman. Okay. So there has not been any convention. It is through convention that they will now elect substantive ministers. I mean substantive officials. Mind you, when APC was formed, it was still BC Akambi was the interim national chairman. When also from the same Osun State, when APC was
Chief
formed,
BC Akonde
okay, was the first national chairman of APC, but interim when it was formed. And I know that some people are saying that that Igbos are already being discriminated. Understand me? And it is those who are saying this are those who don't understand how this thing operates, how it works. Already we have the three names mentioned. David Mark is from the north. Mm-hmm. The National Publicity Secretary is from the north. That's Abunahi, somebody. Yeah. And then the secretary coming from the southwest. So, but there's no cause for alarm. So, excuse me.
Okay.
You should have been apprehensive if Senator Ben Obi was appointed the acting national chairman, or Osenoka was appointed. Igbo should have been apprehensive, because when Chief Bisa that's Akande was appointed national chairman, we already know that these people are zoning their presidency to the north, because the national chairman and the presidential candidate must not come from the same side. Okay. It doesn't happen. So that the national chairman acting is from the north, to me, is a good sign. It is a very good sign. So those in the south who are saying that it seems that Igbos are not will not be carried along, no, ADC is not going to be APC, because the first.
So Igbos will be carried along.
They will be carried along. Understand me? If you go and check it, when the APC was formed in 2014, their first 42 officers, no Igbo man was there. So APC was an anti-Igbo party from the beginning. APC was an anti-Igbo party from the beginning. That's why all the Igbos that are in APC today, none of them is a good person.
How do you mean none of them is a good person?
All the Igbo people that are in APC today, none of them, go and check their history. Is it Ojos Okando? Is it Rochas Okorocha? Who is that? Just mention one Igbo man that is good, that is in APC. Because from the beginning, imagine 42 officials of a party, no single person from the southeast. So for me, that's where my hatred of the party began. Understand me? That's why I see any Igbo man in a APC as a saboteur. And I'll keep on feeling that way until the end of time. I'll keep on feeling that way till the end of time. Because the foundation will not always tell the story. And you form the national political party, we have 36 state officials, no single person from the southeast.
Okay.
And you are embracing such a party. You are a saboteur. So no single Igbo man in APC today that is a good man. Go and check their history. So for ADC coming out with an acting national chairman from the north, to me, it's a positive development. Again, I have said I'm not comfortable with Aribo Sanda being the acting national secretary.
That's it, that thing. Okay, you want to do one term. Peter Obi says one term, and they're looking, okay, you want to do one term. Peter Obi says one term, and they're looking, okay, is it viable? Though some persons have said, don't believe them, like Reno Mokri, don't believe this man. If you leave him, if you put him there, he's not going to, and all of that. But then, let's look at it. Igbos might have the chunk. Igbos might have the chunk of, the big deal at the end of the day. Don't you think so?
For me,
they might have the presidency. That's what I'm trying to say.
For me, I'm a realist. Understand? I say my mind. And they say everybody's entitled to his or her own opinion. I'm entitled to my own opinion.
Your own opinion?
Yes. You may not like what I say.
Okay.
Understand me? And it's not even my... Understand?
Tell us.
So, the truth is that these people just held their first official meeting yesterday. So, I know that a lot of discussions will be going behind the scene, but they have not yet decided on who will be their presidential candidate. It is still too early to do that. Buhari emerged in 2014. That's a year to the general election. So if they begin now that to push for the presidential election,
okay,
who is going to be the presidential candidate? It will be for Peter Obi to emerge as the president. It is only if Atiku say I am not running.
You want Atiku to run, or you think Atiku will run?
I say, listen to me. I say it is only if Atiku say I will not run, I will support. Because there's no way Atiku will be vice to P2B. It cannot happen. I'm an Igbo man, and if they, but there's no way Atiku will step down for P2B. So in politics, this is what is considered before somebody takes any position. It is because Joe Biden was the former vice president. That was why he was given the Democratic Party ticket in 2020 to run as a Democratic Party candidate. I told them if Biden indicates interest, he would get it. Because of that, the right of first refusal that is given to the highest political office holder. And in 2014, when they were talking about who is going to need the APC, I told them then that they are going to give it to Buhari, because why? Among all of them, it's only Buhari that was. Because why? Among all of them, it's only Buhari that was a former head of state. So we should be telling ourselves the truth.
So it means what you're saying is that Atiku might still lead the coalition.
If Atiku decides to run, they will give him that ticket. Okay. Because even P2B will not even be comfortable for Atiku stepping down for him. Even P2B cannot be comfortable with Atiku stepping down for him, because both in age and the political achievement, Atiku is higher than P2B. That, I mean, political office. In 1999, Atiku contested for the governor of Adamawa and won. But because he's from the Yar'Adua own faction, they say, okay, let us help the Yar'Adua own political organization. So they called him to come and become Obasanjo's vice president. Otherwise, he would have been the governor of Adamawa State. He has already won the election. Understand? So there's no way Atiku will want to step down for P2B.
But when we listen to the yearnings of Nigerians, you hear the name Peter Obi in the south. You hear in the southeast, in the south. All right, we hear Peter Obi. Even in the north also you hear Peter Obi. So does it mean that Peter Obi is okay? No. Stating that, let me also come this way. The interim national coordinator of the Obedient Movement, his name is Dr. Yunus Atanko.
It's a good friend.
He has said, he's your friend.
Very, very good friend. We met in 2010 at Beko Ramson Kuti's office at Inupeju.
Okay.
And since then, we have been very good from 2010.
Okay, beautiful. He has said there has been no discussion between Peter Obi and Vice President Atiku Abubakar over a potential joint ticket for the 2027.
It's happening in the country today.
Okay.
And I strongly believe that Atiku P2B ticket will unseat Tinubu.
You strongly believe?
Strongly believe. Because P2B will still carry the southeast, and will still do well in the southwest. Understand me? P2B will carry southeast, and will still do well in the southwest. Atiku is grounded in the north. Then with the other people that you mentioned that are part of the coalition, all hands on deck. Tinubu will not go beyond the
good friend. I'll bring him to play here, but before I bring in Showore, let's look at it tactically. There has been this gentleman agreement of north and south, 8 years. Now, if Peter Obi, for instance, is coming to become the vice president to Atiku, how many years? 8 years again, or just 4 years?
No,
what happens to Peter Obi?
By 2027, Atiku will be 80. By 2031, Atiku will be 84. Understand me?
Yeah.
So I don't see Atiku going beyond the one. Understand me?
Are you sure? This is power.
I don't see Atiku going beyond the one term. As he will be 80 by 2027. But mind you, everything in politics is a game of chance. Everything in politics is a game of chance. Understand? It is a risk. It is a risk. So you cannot even be too sure. The only reason why Ibrahim Babangida, what's his name? Dogon Yaro, General Dogon Yaro, Sani Abacha overthrew Shehu Shagari government in December 31st, 1983 is because they were afraid of Babangida, of Shehu Shagari handing over to the next Ekweme. Understand me? They were afraid of Shehu Shagari handing over to the next Ekweme if he completes his tenure. Because they have finished one term successfully and win second term. So, but these guys don't want an Igbo man as the president, so they're struck. Understand me? So that was how Buhari became a head of state in 1984, 1st January 1984. Understand? So saying that you are going to be vice, understand me, is still a risk. Understand me?
No, if Atiku uses just one term, 4 years, and Obi becomes his vice, it means Obi is going to become the president after Atiku. All right? And once Obi get there, it's going to be 2 term. Or would he be told to use 1 term again? It means indirectly they might be playing in the south somehow to come and take that opportunity, the southeast especially, to come and take the opportunity after Atiku Abubakar. That is, if Obi becomes Atiku's vice president.
Okay, now as we speak, southeast is the only geopolitical zone in the south that has not produced president. Southeast. Obasanjo is from southwest. Understand me? Goodluck Jonathan is from the south. So southeast is the only geopolitical zone that has not produced a president in the south.
Okay.
Northeast, where Atiku came from, is the only geopolitical zone that had not produced a president in the north.
Okay.
Understand me? So that's why even in APC, but Tinubu before now was looking for somebody from the northeast to succeed him, and his mind was on Nuhu Rebadu or Shetima. Both of them are from the northeast. Understand me? So now and the P2B don't want to disrupt this 4 year thing. I mean 8 years thing.
Okay.
That's why he said that he's going to run for a single term. That completing the 8 years of the south, so that from 2031 the north will do their 8 years. Understand me? That's what P2B is saying. And a lot of people are saying that they don't trust that. They don't trust him. But the truth is that those who are saying that they don't trust P2B don't trust themselves. If you don't trust yourself, there's no way you can trust another person. So both the former IPAC chairman, understand me, Reno Omokri, and every other person that's saying that that they don't trust P2B, they don't trust themselves, because you have to trust yourself before you can trust another person. Understand? They say that Obasanjo came in, wanted to do third term and so on and so forth. But Nelson Mandela was in prison for 27 years fighting for the independence of South Africa. When he got that independence, he spent only 1 term of 4 years. Imagine somebody who was in prison for 27 years fighting for independence. When he got it, he spent only 1 term. Nelson Mandela is a human being. Nelson Mandela is a human being. So those who are saying that P2B cannot do what you said are those who don't trust themselves. One, P2B is not desperate. P2B is not desperate. And even if P2B did not become, if P2B failed to become president of Nigeria, it is not P2B that loses. This is what every Nigerian should understand.
Okay.
It is not P2B that loses, because he's already comfortable. He's already made. Understand me? He is trying to help Nigerians. Period. If Nigerians said, "Don't help me, let us continue to suffer," fine and good. So to me, P2B is trying to help.
All right. I mentioned Omoyele Sowore, recently. I want to bring him to play. Just yesterday or this morning, Deji Adeyanju, the lawyer, has lauded key leaders in the PDP and other opposition figures for coming together to battle the ruling All Progressives Congress APC in the next election. The lawyer specifically thanked the concerned leaders of the main opposition party PDP for dumping the party for the African Democratic Congress ADC. Now, he also now told Adeyanju also now was talking to Omoyele Sowore. In fact, he wrote an open letter to Omoyele Sowore, who feels he is just the best amongst all of these names, because he's been going around castigating, calling them names, calling the coalition all sort of names. But here is what Deji Adeyanju wrote to Omoyele Sowore. I'll read it out here now. He said, "Dear Egbon Omoyele Sowore, I know you are different and unlike the thriving Nigerian politicians, but please consider joining the coalition, sir. Forget about what people will say about your long-lasting principles and ideology and, of course, values and so on. Extraordinary circumstances calls for extraordinary measures. You will earn the permanent respect and admiration of all Nigerians if you make such a painful sacrifice. Politics is different from morality and activism. It is a game of numbers. Let me also say that even in churches, there are witches and wizards. Everyone already know that you are uncompromising and different, and you have nothing to prove to critics who will never like you anyway because of their support for their preferred candidate. Just consider the idea, all right, of joining the coalition, sir. Respect and love always, even if you don't join the coalition." Do you think Omoyele Sowore would hack into the voice of Deji asking him to join the coalition? Because he feels it's just one god on its own. He feels AAC is the best, political party that can do anything.
Well,
activism,
Sowore sends me messages on a daily basis, but I didn't see he didn't send yesterday, and this morning he had not sent. Understand? So I don't know what is going on in his mind. We have been friends for more than 30 years. I know him as a student activist when he was a student. So from then, we became very close friends up to now. Understand me? He has even taken me to his village in Ondo. When I was in the Sun newspaper, he used to come there to see me a lot of the times. Understand me? So, and we communicate steady. So, for me, I have told him it is better to be a member of a winning team than to be a captain of a losing team. Understand me? I have told him that it is better to be a member of a winning team than a captain of a losing team.
Okay.
I also told Chris Okotie, who happened to be a very good friend of mine, when he came out with his fresh party.
Okay.
I say, Chris, this thing cannot sell. Understand me? This thing cannot sell because I know the kind of money that comes into politics. It is not what an individual can do. So then I told Chris Okotie that this thing cannot sell. So the issue is this: the best thing that Sowore can do for himself and for Nigerians is to join the coalition.
Okay.
And understand me, the best thing that Sowore can do for himself and Nigerians is to become a member of the coalition. There's in 2023, how many votes did he score? And 2027 is not going to be better. So the best thing that he can do is to join the coalition. Even the best thing that P2B would do is to join the coalition. Understand me? If P2B wants to run alone, he will fail. Understand me? Because they say, united we stand. A people united can never be defeated. If P2B goes with his own political party, Atiku goes with his own political party, Tinubu will win again.
You were with Sun newspaper at the time. I want to mention what your former boss, said, Orji Uzor-Kalu. Orji Uzor-Kalu has revealed that President Tinubu and former Vice President Atiku Abubakar are good friends. Kalu said Tinubu and Atiku are only playing politics because they might be visiting each other at night, away from public glare.
If Nigerians know history, there's one Ibrahim Waziri. Ibrahim Waziri was a presidential from Borno State. He was a presidential candidate under it should be that's Waziri Ibrahim is known as the politics without bitterness.
Okay.
Understand me? So that you are in PDP, another person is in Labour Party, does not make you people enemies. So Atiku and Atiku and Tinubu are very good friends. In 2003, it was Atiku that saved the Tinubu. Understand, from Obasanjo. Understand me?
Yeah.
It was Atiku that saved the Tinubu from Obasanjo because Obasanjo cleared all the states in the southwest. That was how Shegu Oshoba, BCM Akande, Ndam Adeshina, who were governors then, were just one-term governors. It was only Tinubu that were able to get second term, and it was because of Atiku. And in 2007, Tinubu gave Atiku his own political party, AC, to run as a presidential candidate. When Atiku was having a problem with Obasanjo. So they have been very good friends, but being good friends does not mean that you will not disagree politically.
Okay.
And again, let me now go to the United States. In 2008, McCain was the presidential candidate of the Republican Party. Obama was running for the Democratic Party. Somebody say a woman told McCain that Obama is not an American. Understand me? That understand me?
Yeah.
McCain said no. Understand me? That Obama is a good American. That they only have ideological differences. Senator John McCain said that Obama is a good family man and a good American. That they only have differences, ideological differences. Understand me? So this is how politics should be. It is not enmity. So Orji Kano saying that they are good friends. They have been good friends.
And they might be visiting each other at night. We should not be surprised when one will be collapsing structure for the other.
Before we started this, when I told you that I'm not comfortable with Aribo Sanda, I told you that Tinubu may be sending people to him that these people meet in the night.
Of course, you mentioned.
So this is what we already know. So this is what we already know. Even Atiku and Orji Kano are still good friends, even though they are in different political different platforms. Orji Kano and Atiku are very good friends. So that you are in party A and I'm in party B does not make us enemies. It's only that we are seeing things differently.
Okay. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Let me read some messages now. Somebody is saying, good morning, Dr. Anosike. If Atiku contests again as president, he will fail again. Obi is the only person in that group that can get the support of Nigerians, but Atiku should support him not to contest again. Festus from Malapere is saying that. And then this person has this to say. He said, what was that again? I see joy coming to Nigeria, and Obi is a boy. And I support Mr. Obi to go for vice president in 2027 and become full president in 2031 from AJ Okwe Friday. Like what I mentioned, right?
Yes, for me, I said that Obi will not even be comfortable for Atiku to step down for him.
Okay.
Obi will be 65 by 2027. Atiku will be 80. That's 15 years age
difference.
The difference. 15. A 15-year-old boy has already taken a jump to university. Understand me? So 15 years age difference. Then Atiku has been a vice president. And you now want such a person to step down for you. It's only if Atiku say, I'm not contesting. Go, I will support you. But if Atiku must contest, Peter Obi should be his running mate. And it is a very good ticket. It will sell.
That the same 2019 ticket.
That is the best ticket that we've ever had in this country.
Oh, really? In this country?
Which other one? Mention it. Mention in 2019, Atiku Obi is the best ticket that we have ever had in this country. Oshibajo and Buhari ticket is bad because Buhari is bad.
Really say Buhari is bad?
Buhari is bad. Oshibajo is good. Buhari is bad.
Okay. Nigerians will hold Atiku. Someone is saying Atiku Abubakar responsible if Tinubu comes back 2027. Let Atiku.
It is only it's only a coalition that will stop Tinubu from coming back.
No, let me finish what he said. He said Nigerians will hold Atiku Abubakar responsible if Tinubu comes back 2027. Let Atiku Abubakar, OBJ, IBB, Kwakwanto, Ganduje, Shetima. They don't mention Ganduje name like Shetima, Buba Galadima, Nasir El-Rufai, Rotimi Amechi, Olusegun Obasanjo, Goodluck Jonathan, all come together and support Peter Obi for president come 2027. This is Mr. Babo speaking.
Well, that's if they can do it, Nigeria will change, because all we need to do is to reverse what these guys have done from 2015 to 2027. That reverse it. If Tinubu has gone left, Buhari has gone left, let it will be go right. Period. Because all they have been doing is wasting resources, borrowing money and sharing. No economy grows that way. So if P2B come, P2B would arrest the wastefulness and Nigeria will begin to progress again.
Well, I don't know if I should read it. Let me just read it because I don't know. He said, I was listening to another radio station this morning when the journalist received a supposed message from one secretary of ADC. One secretary of ADC. Only you don't talk. Dismissing the coalition and its participants. That the party was not carried alongside, the youths, market women, and the rest. All right. I don't know the validity of such news as the journalist read the message in incitement or in excitement. Such news as the journalist read the message. Okay. Then again, those asking Obi to run alone, who would be his vice? Is he either father, uncle, or mother? If he contests alone, he would fail woefully, just like you mentioned, right?
He will fail. There's no doubt about it. Obi going and doing is helping Tinubu to win.
So let's leave that side, okay? Let's leave that one. Good morning, please. Anosike has already submitted proposal to his. Good morning, Anosike. Peter Obi has already submitted proposal to his single term. Yeah, that's what he said.
Submitted.
Obi has already submitted proposal for his single-term arrangement. At least this is a sign of his insincerity, because this kind of promise will be in public space, and it will be difficult for Peter Obi to, to drift. That's what he's saying. Okay, I support Peter Obi to deputize Atiku. However, if Obi is allowed to go for one term, I strongly believe that Obi will keep to that promise. Frank from Egbeda.
I'm very sure that Obi will keep to it, because he's not a desperate person.
Obi will keep to it. Why are people just scared? People are just scared.
No, it's people who don't trust themselves. And as I said before, if you don't trust yourself, you not trust another person, because all these things start from the inside. Understand me? It is people who are deceitful inside that feel that other people are the same way.
Okay, let's read more comments now. I get annoyed when wait. Okay, so sorry about that. What's your name? Please do something. Signal, right? I get annoyed when your signal was not received clearly or reached at Okwebi Junction to allow us secretariat. Okay, it's okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. Good morning. What will be the role of Erufai in the new party? Someone is asking. Erufai says he's not. All he wants is just to make sure this administration is over. Just remove Tinubu. He said, according to what he said the last time, he wants to remove this evil that he has put upon Nigerians. Simple. That's what he said. So that's it. The truth is that I'm not always comfortable with what now. Aneke, Chinonso. It's okay. Please do that. We Nigerians need encouragement. Okay, and you are getting it already. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Also, judiciary reform is needed for any meaningful elections in Nigeria. What do you think? INEC and judiciary.
Well,
let's wrap up with that.
Those bodies have already decamped to APC.
Okay.
Understand me? INEC has decamped to APC. Redeemed Church has decamped to APC. Judiciary has decamped to APC. Understand? But when you have a coalition, understand me, a coalition, the margin will be too big for anybody to rig. That is my concern.
Thank you, Peter Anosike. We have to go now because of our time. I appreciate you, Dr. Peter Anosike, for your analysis, insightful analysis. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Lagos, it's time to go. Thank you so much, all of those who dropped their messages, or I couldn't take your calls, but we'll do this again tomorrow. Join me 7 a.m. I will be back here to review headlines for you again on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on TikTok, on which other one again, on X, just everywhere. Just go there and check IKAMIJUDEH. IKAMIJUDEH. I love you all so much. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. I'm out of here. Good morning to you.